All right, buckle up because today we're digging into the 8 SUVs, which are so dependable, you'll probably bury them in your will. Forget flashy debuts and gimmicky tech that breaks on day 2. These are the rides that laugh in the face of mileage, weather, and teenage tantrums. From scrappy compacts that refuse to quit to midsize haulers with enough torque to tow your problems away, all the way up to full-size beasts that shrug off apocalyptic road conditions. Consumer Reports has spoken, and these are the mechanical lifers you want in your driveway. Ready to meet your next soulmate, workhorse, and survival buddy? Before we talk big, let's start small, because these compact warriors prove size has nothing to do with stamina. Small but mighty, compact SUVs that refuse to die. Just because it's small doesn't mean it's soft. These compact SUVs are like golden retrievers, friendly, loyal, and almost impossible to kill. Forget the bloated, overpriced tanks guzzling premium fuel. These little warriors are the automotive equivalent of a Nokia 3310. Drop them, drag them, and they'll still outlast your Wi-Fi router. SUV number 1, the Honda CR-V, the reliable soulmate. Meet the Honda CR-V, a car so relentlessly dependable, it might outlive your student loans and your second marriage. This isn't some high-maintenance German drama queen with a fragile ego. Nope. This is the X who showed up when you needed them. Consumer Reports gives it a perfect 5 out of 5 reliability score, and owners treat their CR-Vs like family heirlooms. There's a guy on Reddit with a 2008 CR-V that just hit 310,000 miles. Original transmission, original engine, 0 tantrums. It doesn't care about impressing valets, but it will care about getting you home every single time. The infotainment, yeah, it's about as exciting as cold oatmeal. But this thing isn't here to seduce you. It's here to survive your kids, your winters, and your questionable parallel parking skills while saving you a small fortune in repair bills. SUV number 2, the Toyota RAV4, the unkillable Uber legend. If the CR-V is the reliable X, the Toyota RAV4 is that one friend who never cancels plans. Kelley Blue Book crowned it the resale value king of compact SUVs for 6 straight years. And the hybrid? Oh, it's basically a mechanical monk. Silent, efficient, and spiritually unshakable. There's a reason Uber drivers hoard these things like gold. They just don't quit. RepairPal ranks it near the top for lowest maintenance costs, and owners brag about hitting 250,000 miles without breaking a sweat. Sure, the interior won't make your Instagram followers jealous. Still, neither will your 401k. And look which one's actually growing over time. SUV number 3, the Mazda CX-5, the underrated artist. Now, the Mazda CX-5 is like dating the artsy kid in high school. Quiet, reliable, and surprisingly deep. It's the underdog that punches way above its weight. RepairPal gives it a stellar reliability rating with owners swearing it's the best-kept secret in the segment. The styling? Sleek enough to make your neighbor's Tigran blush. The driving dynamics? Sharp enough to remind you that compact SUV doesn't have to mean soulless appliance. And while it might not have the same cult following as the CR-V or RAV4, the CX-5 is the kind of car that wins you over slowly, like a good album or a well-aged bourbon. It's not shouting for attention, it's just quietly outlasting everything else in its class. These aren't just cars, they're no drama, no surprise companions that outlast your flashy crossovers check engine light. They don't demand premium gas or praise, they just keep going. So if you're done overpaying for hype, grab one of these, drive it forever, and let your odometer do the bragging. Because real flex isn't a badge, it's mileage that won't quit. Now let's level up to the SUVs that don't just survive, they thrive under the weight of real life. The middleweights, midsize SUVs that'll haul for decades. If compacts are scrappy fighters, these midsize legends are the dad bods of reliability. Unassuming, rock solid, and practically indestructible. They won't flex on TikTok, they'll haul car seats, groceries, and your teen's soccer team for decades, then still have juice left to tow your boat or your spirits. Think of them as the SUVs your mechanic would marry, solid under the hood, dependable in the driveway, and never ghosting you on a cold Monday morning. SUV number 4, the Toyota Highlander, the 300,000-mile president. These mid-size champs aren't just reliable, they're the SUV equivalent of dad's strength. Let's start with the one that practically invented longevity, the Toyota Highlander. This thing isn't sexy, but neither is having to replace your car every 5 years. Consumer Reports has been handing it top-tier reliability scores for over a decade, like a report card that never dips below straight A's. According to IC Cars, over 3.4% of Highlanders crossed the 300,000-mile finish line, making it the 300K Club president. Under the hood sits Toyota's overbuilt V6 platform, simple, proven, and basically immortal. Owners routinely brag about maintenance costs lower than the segment average, calling it the mortgage-free car of midsize SUVs. You don't pick a Highlander because it's flashy. You pick it because it simply refuses to die. SUV number 5, the Subaru Outback, the apocalypse-ready survivor. Next up is the Subaru Outback. Yes, it's technically a wagon, but in the midsize world, it's our all-weather MVP. Subaru's symmetrical AWD system is legendary for devouring snowbanks, gravel roads, and potholes without so much as a whimper. Consumer Reports ranks it in the top reliability quintile. RepairPal pegs its annual maintenance at just $550, well below the midsize norm of $652. There's even that glorious Reddit tale of a woman who survived 2 moose collisions and 2 teenage drivers. Yet her Outback still fired up the next morning, as if nothing happened. It's the SUV you buy when planning ski trips in January and mentally prepping for the apocalypse in February. And thanks to its simple hardware, fewer sensors, straightforward drivetrain, the only alerts you get are from your playlist, not your dashboard. SUV number 6, the Honda Passport, the Highlander in gym clothes. Finally meet the newcomer with old-school endurance, the Honda Passport. Think of it as a Highlander's leaner, meaner cousin. Same DNA, gym shorts version. Kelley Blue Book's 5-year cost to own awards ranks it near the top of affordability, with over 50% of its value still intact after half a decade. Consumer Reports gives it a solid 4 out of 5 reliability rating, praising that headache-free V6 and simplistic drivetrain for minimal gremlins. Edmunds' long-term diaries report fewer unplanned shop visits than most luxury crossovers, turning maintenance into a casual coffee break rather than a frantic tow truck party. And if you peek under the hood, Car Care Nuts Teardown shows Honda's famous timing chain and minimal electronics, meaning fewer mystery lights and more miles. It's like borrowing your big brother's keys and discovering he's been hiding a superhero in the garage. These aren't just midlife crisis SUVs, they're midlife answers. Buy once, drive forever, and stash your repair money in the bank. They might not light up your socials, but they'll carry your family safe and drama-free mile after mile. When flashy crossovers throw in the towel, these middleweights just keep on trucking. That's dependability done right. But when rugged isn't enough, you need these full-size titans, the SUVs that treat apocalypses like minor inconveniences. Big, bold, and built to last. Full-size beasts that just keep going. These SUVs are the cockroaches of the car world, and I mean that as the highest compliment. Bomb-proof, beastly, and built to take abuse that would make lesser vehicles curl up and cry. We're talking war zones, police chase, and family road trips with 3 kids and a golden retriever. These aren't just vehicles, they're mechanical survivalists with cup holders. SUV number 7, the Toyota 4Runner, the off-road immortal. The Toyota 4Runner isn't just an SUV, it's a middle finger to entropy. This thing is so over-engineered that the TRD Pro model could probably survive a nuclear winter and still make it to soccer practice. Consumer Reports has been low-key shouting its praises for years, highlighting the 4Runner's over-engineered ladder-frame chassis and almost medieval simplicity under the skin, giving it top marks for reliability, and its 4-wheel drive system is basically mechanical witchcraft. Simple, rugged, and damn near indestructible. There's a reason you still see these things crawling through war zones and delivering Amazon packages in the Alaskan wilderness. The infotainment system looks like it was designed in 2008, but who cares? This isn't a tech demo, it's a roided-up mechanical Sherpa that'll carry your dumb decisions and your family for the next 300,000 miles. SUV number 8, the Chevy Tahoe, the fleet-footed titan. If the 4Runner is the survivalist, the Chevy Tahoe is the blue-collar workhorse that powers half of America's police departments and fire stations. That 5.3-liter V8 isn't winning any efficiency awards. However, it'll still run when your neighbor's turbocharged European SUV is on its 3rd engine. Fleet data shows these things regularly hit 250,000+ miles with basic maintenance, and the aftermarket support is so vast you could probably build a new Tahoe from junkyard parts. You'll get bored of it long before it quits, and when you finally sell it, some high school kid will buy it, thrash it for another decade, and still get a decent trade-in value. That's not just reliability, that's automotive immortality. These full-size beasts don't need flashy badges or giant screens, just simple engines, rugged frames, and minimal electronics that scoff at complexity. They're the steel-belted answer to life's curveballs, towing your camper, hauling your gear, and roaring to life every morning. Real luxury isn't leather seats. Knowing your SUV will outlast your mortgage. There you have it. The compact warriors, mid-size champs, and full-size titans that will outlast your student loans, your last 3 relationships, and probably your kids' college careers. Why don't you drop a comment with your own high-mileage hero? Remember, a real flex is an odometer that just keeps ticking. See you next time.